friends, how are ya? Welcome to TDT. That's right, we're here, we're back. It's Friday, it's exciting stuff. We are truly excited. One of the things that I did not mention yesterday was not only was there a shakeup, if you will, in the TDT studios. Yeah, that's what we're calling these, the TDT studios. I know, it's in my living room. I am aware, totally aware. But for us, it is our studio. And there's lots of hubbub happening. There's PAs and producers and lighting technicians, and there's none of that happening. Really, none of it. So me, myself, and I, the Falcon, and a really, really, really good espresso machine getting us ready for the TDT every day. Anyways, one of the things that I forgot to mention yesterday was the change of flowers, right? Usually it's the tulips, but you know, it's spring, and I'm big on changing it up. So the lilacs. Here's the interesting thing about lilacs. I grew up in the Midwest, and they grow like weeds in the Midwest. I remember growing up as a kid, and they were everywhere, just big giant bushes of them. You couldn't walk 2 steps without being attacked by a lilac bush. Just wrestle to the ground and come home with, a bunch full of lilacs for free. And here in Southern California, apparently, they're not native to this part of the world. And apparently, you have to pay a lot of money for them. I couldn't believe how expensive they were. But they smell fantastic, right? And they look great. I love them. Great, great splash of color. One of my top 3 flowers. What are Angelo's top 3 flowers on the Friday 5? Tulips, obviously. Lilacs. Hydrangeas. Top 3. Yeah, top 3. Love them. What else do I got for you? I got you the Friday 5. Oh, that was the Friday 5 music sound or noise, but we forgot, of course, to introduce ever since he moved from the perch that was over here, it is now mandatory that I carry him so he can be at my level. You think you got problems? Oh. I'll show you problems. Okay. Friday 5. My top 5 small space decorating ideas. Okay, let's start with number 1. Use every square inch. This is so important. There is space just lurking in your small space. There is. Under stairs, in closets, in little nooks. If you have an attic that's got an A-frame or a very low vaulted ceiling, there's all these little nooks and crannies that you can use. And of course, I'm a fan of using the vertical storage. Just go all the way up on your wall in terms of storage and design. And this is a fantastic way to be creative. It doesn't cost a lot of money. It's just looking at your space in new ways. And hopefully the visuals right here are inspiring you to do that. So use every square inch. Think about it. Also under beds, storage ottomans. Oh, just so much good stuff. Number 2, be organized. This, I'm not saying this to you as a place of, I am so organized, I'm going to tell you what to do. No, I struggle with it as well because I have a lot of stuff. Based on what I do, there's always stuff around. And now that, designing a product line, there's samples everywhere and fabrics and swatches and there's stuff everywhere all the time. And I'm weeding through things almost on a weekly basis. So in order to have great design, you have to have great organization. And this is where the tough love comes in, and you gotta give it to yourself. If you're not using it and haven't used it, donate it, get rid of it, give it away. If you are bringing something into your home, here's the golden rule. You bring something in, you take something out. And something that has equal space value. Don't bring in a chair and take out a magazine. No. It's got to occupy the same amount of space. So that also helps you when you're shopping, because when you're shopping and you're thinking about spending money and buying something, think about how you're going to use it, where's it going to go, what are you going to replace, what is it replacing, what are you going to give away, donate, and all that fun stuff. Organize, so important, people. Number 3, keep it simple. Really simple. It is a fine line between knowing how to create artistic clutter that works and having your home look like a mess. And if you haven't been designing or decorating your space for a very long time and don't know exactly what you're doing and you're confused, I would err on the side of keep it simple. Declutter, make sure that the furnishings are free of too much frilliness, keep coffee tables clean, keep mantels really simple, keep bookcases well organized and cleaned and maybe even designed and grouped by color or style. Keep everything as simple as possible because it'll take that small space and make it feel really airy, really open, and much larger. Number 4, use light. Light can be your best friend, and this is such an inexpensive way to make a small space feel larger. And what I mean by light is find ways to balance light in a room. If you've got a lot of light happening on one side of the room, whether it is floor lamps, table lamps, bedside table lamps, find a way to use lighting that has the same amount on the other side, the same amount of light and brightness. That way the room is equally lit and bright, so it feels bigger and it feels airier. Also, if you have overhead lights, put them on dimmers. If you can also find ways to reflect light in a room, that is key because that will also make a room feel larger and bigger. And mirrors can be your best friend because they will reflect light in so many ways. And don't feel that a wall of mirrors is outdated. It's all in the way you use it and what you partner with it. And number 5, one of my favorites because you know how much I love color, even though my walls are white right now, believe me, they've been every color under the sun. Use color to make a room look bigger. Binger. It'll look so much bigger, you won't believe it. Light color can do that, and dark color can do that for you too. Here is the key. If you're gonna go with dark colors, make a bold statement. Go dark with color everywhere in the room. Use it on all the walls, possibly even the ceiling, and then maybe contrast it with another singular powerful color in your furnishings. And now if you go with light color, here's the key. If you've got a small room, you can put light color on your walls, follow those light colors possibly in major pieces of furniture, or keep all the major pieces of furniture in one specific color, like say a brown and tan family. And then add really interesting splashes of color through your accessories. Rugs, lampshades, curtains, and accent pillows. But the key is to keep every color blocking the same. So if you have all white walls, and then you've opted for brown or tan furniture, keep that all the same color palette. And then if you've opted for a third color for accessories, then keep those all within the same color palette. It's really simple to create open space if you follow those color guidelines. So that's it, my top 5 decorating tips for small space living. Hope you enjoyed them. Maybe you have your own. Please free feel to send in to angelo.com. I'm hoping that this weekend I will learn to speak. Also, you know the drill. If you want to win the betting, the delightful betting, hopefully it's right here. Go to angelohome.com, click on the enter symbol, international symbol for enter, and you could be getting some brand new betting. That's it. The Falcon and I bid you adieu and a fantastic weekend. Have an awesome weekend. And I'll see you guys here on Monday with awesome awesomeness. Bye.